So Gabby, where are we?
Palacios, Texas.
Bunch of this crew. You can go fish with them. Oh, measure. Anybody on there?
Not yet.
We're live at the Baptist Pier. We're gonna try to catch some trout. Couple weeks. We're gonna meet up with Jacob and his crew. See what's happening. It's a Sunday. It was cold last night. Today I got more layers of clothes, so we're gonna see what we can do. I got my daughter on camera.
Yeah.
Let me know if anyone can come.
Okay.
Thank you.
Wait, on YouTube?
Yep, we're live.
I'm not doing you.
Yeah, get on there.
Yeah.
And if y'all want to say anything, like the Vast Overland, they're probably gonna get on. Hopefully.
Isaac said hi.
Hi, Isaac.
Hi, Isaac. If you got school tomorrow, you need to go to sleep.
19 people are watching.
We just got here. We're gonna start fishing. If y'all got any ideas of what lures we should throw, let us know. I got 38s big. I got the weight. Throw some lead out there. Hey, meet the guys. What's your name?
On my channel?
No, what's your name?
Oh, my, Eli.
And what's your channel's name?
Captain JJ.
And what's your name? And Jacob, did you just meet Vast Overland?
Lucky Ducks.
Hey, tell us your experience.
They're very nice people.
Talk to the camera.
Very nice to meet them.
We got 1.1.
We're down here next.
He's gonna meet him, right?
I got 1,000 views on this last video, Jacob, but I got 1 like.
So when you went to Dairy Queen, did you know they were there, or are you looking for their van?
He was in the watch truck. Daniel was in the truck.
Oh yeah.
I was watching a video about that, how they were in the bike truck.
Wait, is literally on? Not literally. That's the one.
Car truck.
Mhm.
Dang, that guy.
So Jacob,
that person made a
how
lot.
long has y'all's crew been fishing Palacios?
I mean, I've been fishing big my whole life, but he.
2 or 3 days.
That's a long time.
I
Your
mean,
whole life?
no, right? Like I would say so, yeah.
Oh, that's his mom.
Hi, I'm the mom.
Hey, that's good that you allow your children come fishing like that.
Yeah,
That's what my dad did to me. And I used to fish. There was another pier here. My aunts and uncles would just drop me off there, and I'll fish all day long.
That's what my husband said too. That they used to fish these piers. Like they would at their age, you know, they'd come out here and just fish all night long.
Yep.
And so I noticed when they really got serious about fishing by themselves, like they learned so much. You know, like immeasurably more than I could teach them. Like they're teaching me stuff now.
Really?
I'm not just saying that; they actually do. But just letting them go out here, like be out here on their own and figure things out on their own, has really served them well. And I don't know if you guys know this, but they're working on, they're little entrepreneurs. They started a little
He knows about it.
pro shop. They were selling items out of our driveway during, like right before Christmas, and they did pretty well for themselves.
And that was on Facebook, right?
Yeah, I posted it on Facebook. I mean, there were people driving by anyways because people pass our house to get to this pier. But I think when I made the Facebook post, it kind of helped them get some
Yeah, because
customers over there.
when I met them, my wife goes, "Hey, they were on Facebook. They were doing something, and people were giving them fishing poles or this and that."
Yeah.
And then when I met them, they were showing off their rods.
Yeah.
I said, "I got a name for y'all. Y'all should be called the Facebook Bandits."
You said that.
That's a good one.
But I think y'all call yourselves
Their store's name was the Family Pro Shop.
the Family Pro Shop.
Yeah.
I like that.
But yeah, they've been doing good out here. I mean, we haven't been catching much lately. But I mean, he just caught. He caught
He caught an eel.
Cut it up. They
Well,
cut it up.
Look at this, y'all. How are you doing? My name is Ralphie. So, Eli, what's the biggest fish you've ever caught?
45 pounds.
And when did you do that?
45 pounds. Caught off 25 pounds.
Wow.
But all three of these boys, I'm gonna brag on them for a minute because there was a fishing tournament in town.
That's right here, right?
Yeah, at the big pier.
And what was the name of that?
I don't know if they ever.
Third animal. No,
No, it was
first
the first.
animal.
They didn't have a real name for it yet, but Rick Mata put it on.
Yeah. I
and-
fish with him sometimes.
Oh
Here.
yeah. Well,
Cool
so
dude.
Eli started off in first place with like a 21-pound drum, and then Jacob came in second.
No, yeah.
Well, he was first originally, and then he came in second, and then this little one right here came and beat both of them, and he held first place for a long time with
High
what,
five.
23 pounds? That's Luke.
Luke?
And
This other kid came
And
in
then this other kid came and
39.9 pounds.
yeah, he blew everybody out of the
Wow.
water.
Hey, but they all placed, right?
Yeah.
Yes, they did.
I didn't get no money there.
It was a really fun experience, and I hope that they really seriously do that again.
That was my first ever drum.
Hey, well, y'all want to hear a story today?
Yes.
We came out here and it was cold. We had the baby here, little Larry boy. And we weren't catching anything. The children were kind of grouchy, and we're gonna leave. And a game warden walks up, checks our license, and then he goes, "Hey, do you want any fish?" And I said, "What?" He goes, "Do you want some fish?" I said, "Yeah." You see something, Mom? So he goes, "Follow me, and I'm gonna give y'all some small drums and sheep head and stuff like that. They were undersized, and he took it from somebody, and instead of throwing them away, he wanted to give it to us because he noticed we weren't catching anything.
Wow, that's
So
actually
they-
really cool.
He gave us a bag full of fish.
That's really cool.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, instead of just like letting them go to waste.
And you know what he told me? If a game warden stops you, you just give him my name, and his name is Randy something. But he said, just tell him. Jansen actually, that's the one I did the video with a while back about asking about the game warden. Yeah. Did y'all see it? It had a lot of views.
And then that guy.
I deleted it though.
Didn't have like 6 million.
Well, it's a long story, but yeah. Hey, so what are y'all trying to catch right now? Tell all our family people.
Anything. We haven't caught fish.
Explain to them how y'all fish.
Yeah, we usually bottom fish. Well, and like during the summer, that's when I got the best time. We would catch black drum, or heads.
Hey, is Bass Rome on?
No.
Oh, let me know when they come on.
I saw how you make that TikTok.
We would catch
Yeah,
black drum, croaker, hardheads, flounder, redfish.
Awesome.
I want to catch a flounder. That's what I'm wanting to catch.
And she caught a flounder off the Gatorade.
I did. I caught a flounder off a Gatorade one time.
She
Hey, maybe that's where they get it from. Your mom,
Maybe.
right?
It's in the blood.
And me.
Hey,
My
you got
brother,
anything to say? Speak to her.
me, my brother, and my cousin were fishing at my cousin's pond, and we caught a big old catfish.
Wow.
Cause we got some catfish bait. So like the catfish in the morning would always come up just looking at us. We would get the catfish bait, and we got a little tiny little kitty rod, and we threw it right in front of it. Boom! I remember the rod started bending hard. It was also a few years ago. I was holding. My cousin had to get in the water and get it. And he had to get in the pond, and I was holding the rod. It was big, and we have at the point over there. We have a picture of it.
Yep.
We have a picture of the big catfish.
Their picture's also up at Grassy Point.
Yeah, I have a big black drum. But yeah, we usually catch like during the spring. I'm excited for the spring, but I never catch sheepshead. But I'm so happy. Jacob, do you want to talk? Do you want to talk to live? Doesn't watch it. Okay. Wait, live on
YouTube.
So I want to share my setup. I think it was last night. People were saying a son was telling his dad he's throwing way further than we can, and the reason why. Look at this big old piece of lead that I'm chunking. This is a 3/8 trout eye. So you're talking about lead. I'm chunking some lead, and the braid is 15 pounds. But if you look into here, look how big this diaphragm is. This is a 4,000 Fiego, a Daiwa. So I want you to just look at this. Look how far I'm going to chunk this.
Yeah, I kind of lost that.
Cast a country mile.
Yeah, I kind of lost that when we were at that.
So throwing in the dark, you want to use a 3/8 jig head. A lot of people complain it's too heavy, but when you want to get into dark, can you see that? Video that. Look at that. See how it's dark right there? That's where you want to chunk at, is in the dark, especially in January, February. You want to chunk into the dark. And I believe it's because the fish are right at the edge. So that's my setup for throwing far. A 4,000 Fiego, and it's because of this big diaphragm. And the smaller you get, say like a 25, it's real small. So then when this is coming off, it's going and with something big, it's just rolling off. And another thing is when you fill your line, you want to fill it all the way to the edge. If it's like half empty, your line's going to be hitting this thing, and it's going to be like, so you can't throw far. So that's my secret. I'm giving that for free today. So hopefully we can catch a fish. Wouldn't it be awesome if we caught a fish live, right?
That's.
Did anybody say anything?
I was talking.
I got some more. She needs some.
Basically, just Isaac.
Let me know if someone else says anything.
I commented on it.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Did mom get on there?
No. I'm gonna have to FaceTime her in a little bit.
Okay. Is there another fishing story I'd like to share?
We have so much on here. The one with your first name.
What about when we were in Port Aransas and we had to get that, help those people get the drum with
Oh,
the
yes.
cast net?
We were in Port Aransas a few months ago, and these people were fishing. They hooked up to a big old drum.
He was a grandpa, by the way.
Yeah, he hooked up to a big old drum, but it got off right at the surf, but it was still like floating. My dad threw a cast net on it, and it brung it up.
And it was a what?
A big drum. It was like,
Probably about 30 pounds.
and he threw it. I think that 12.
No one had a net, so the only thing we had was a cast net, and so he threw the cast net on top of it. And the pier was up much higher than this one. Like we were up high off the water, so we all were like pulling it up. It was so fun, and they were so grateful. They were so like grateful that we helped them get that fish
And they
up.
asked,
That's awesome.
and they asked us if we wanted the fish. But
Did y'all take it?
no,
No.
those people ate it. It was like a big drum, so I don't know if that drum.
Usually they do.
But yeah, I heard a story where if drum, like the big ones, you know, sometimes they don't drum. Like I don't know, like sometimes big drum don't drum. Like they don't make the drumming noise sometimes. Nobody seen that? But if a drum drums a lot, it means it doesn't have worms. Or if it doesn't drum that much, it means it probably has worms.
Oh wow. I never
That's
heard
what
that.
I heard. I don't know.
Mom's on here.
Do y'all have school tomorrow?
No, we start.
We don't go back. I don't go back to school till the 13th.
Yeah.
And we homeschool, so we'll probably start the Monday. I guess the 12th is Monday.
That's what we do.
You homeschool?
Huh?
Yeah.
We
We
have a
love it.
teacher from Bay City. She comes. Her name is Emily. She teaches our children.
Oh, that's cool. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I teach my kids, so it's challenging, but
I've
it's
done it
worth
with,
it.
for one day.
I use fishing as leverage sometimes too during our school day. If we can hurry up and get done today.
Yeah. We used to try to teach our children, and they just it felt like we were losing control. And then so we got a real teacher, and then it got a little tighter.
Yeah. How many kids do you have?
I have actually 8
Oh my goodness.
and 1 on the way.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you. But 4 at home. 4 at
It's a
home.
lot. We have 4 boys at home right now. And it's a lot.
Did Mom have a question?
No. She just said thank you. But
Who is that?
Wait, what's
That's
the
Mom.
jig
Oh.
that you're using?
What's that?
What's the jig that you're using?
A trout eye.
How much ounces is it? For like,
3/8.
like, how long? Like, four. Have you had any bites yet?
I thought I had one by number.
Yeah.
You want some?
Should we try them?
See what I got. Yeah, these 2 already set up. You don't want this.
Oh, bet I want that. Wait, I want one. Wait, I'm gonna make.
Here you go. This is a matrix.
Thank you.
A matrix shad. It's very famous.
cool.
I might get the spin.
What do you have on there right now?
And then I put one on
Little boys, do you ever use bait testers?
here. Yeah. I was using one today earlier.
What do you like to throw the most? In your opinion, what do you think is the best score in your?
Right here down south. And actually the owner from down south sent me a package. Was it last year?
Wait, we're gonna get.
Yes, it's cold.
3JD, I think.
Oh, they're gonna give y'all a package.
Well, he said he was gonna send us. Whenever I posted that on Facebook, he messaged me and he was excited to see the boys out there being little businessmen, and so he said he was gonna send them a couple packs. So I've been watching his videos. I like watching those videos where they're making their lures. I think those are fun to watch. And I told the boys, like, that's a realistic thing that you guys could eventually do. Like, if you could, you know, get in with somebody that could kind of teach you the trade, that's something y'all could do, you know?
Yep.
So,
You know what Vast Overland told me? They said, down south is gonna send you a package. I said, yeah. He goes, do an opening.
yeah.
A video?
Yeah, do a video of you opening.
Yeah.
And so
that's a
we
good
did,
idea.
and we made a video out of that.
Oh,
Y'all
cool.
should do the same.
Yeah, for sure. We will
I
do
might-
that.
That would be awesome.
We will do that. I know they sell both of those at Grassy Point over here. They carry a lot of local.
Wait, have you ever been to Grass Point?
Yes.
My brother got a popper that's exclusive for Grass Point.
Really?
Yeah.
What's it called, Luke?
Grassy Point.
Grassy Point Killer.
It was made here in Palacios?
I'm not sure who who the maker of it is, but they made it specifically for the Grassy Point store.
Oh wow.
So,
Grassy Point Tour.
They used to be a bait camp.
Jacob said that
Grassy Point closed?
Well, the bait camp did, but then when they closed the bait camp, they opened up a kayak store over here on Main Street.
Oh, okay.
So they sell a bunch of kayaks, but then they sell nice rods and reels and a good selection of lures. They have a really good selection there.
Not that I do.
I think it was 6.7.
Yeah, when I watched it, what was happening?
We didn't know right about it. Hey, what's the name of that store y'all talking about with the kayaks?
Grassy Point, wait. Is that what you're just talking about? Grassy Point.
Is that the one that's open right now in
Yeah.
downtown?
Yeah, it's called Grassy Kayak. Yeah.
Yeah, because they sell also salty heads, right?
What?
Jig heads.
I think. Well, I think you have to wait a bit. It's only 7:10. I don't know.
Oh, it's early.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna run home, Eli. You wanna go home and take your other room?
What happened?
Oh, that was a hard hit. I get that boat many times myself. What are you fishing for?
Yeah, the drum and the reds are running right now.
Yeah.
They're running a lot right now.
Yesterday I went to Matt Florida.
Now, my fiance and them, of course, they're over there fishing for trout. They were over there, and they were catching them. They were getting
Tonight?
Thursday.
Yeah.
Thursday that we were out here. Yeah, they were getting the best fishing with the lures. You know what I mean?
Wow. I hope it turns on tonight. I think I heard.
She said it sounds windy on here.
Hey, you know how to do it on my GoPro?
No.
My cousin Braxton's got a GoPro. No, it's Braxton.
You know, go ahead and end it.